Today, I will show you step by step how to winterize your swimming pool like a pro. Let's do it. Turn off filtration equipment. Start draining water out of your pool. The amount of water you have to drain out depends heavily on the type of the winter cover that you have. This particular pool has a mesh cover, therefore I'm going to drain 10, maybe 12 inches. If you were to install safety cover made out of rubber, known as solid safety cover, you may only have to drain water maybe 2 inches below the tiles. Remove your pool cleaner. It cannot stay underneath of the cover during the winter months, obviously. So when you fold it up, you don't leave the cleaner with water inside of the hose. Before you shut your pool down for the winter, you need to clean it. So let's do it. Now I will vacuum this swimming pool with my portable battery-powered vacuum. Since you probably don't have one of those at home, what you should do is, before you turn off your pump, you should vacuum your pool with the regular vacuum hose and a vacuum head. If you are wondering how long is this swimming pool, well, this particular pool is 65 feet long and I believe it's 15 feet wide. Holds roughly 38 to 40,000 gallons of water. It's 10 feet deep at the deep end. Remove skimmer baskets. Watch out for spiders. Those skimmers have something called equalizer line. There's a line right below the skimmers that allows the water to come from the pool right into the skimmer. I'm going to plug those first with rubber plugs. If you don't have those rubber plugs, you truthfully cannot shut down your pool for the winter. They're made out of rubber and they come in different sizes. Why are we plugging this first? So the water does not keep coming into the skimmer. Open your filter drain and drain the water out from the filter tank. From your pump, remove 2 drain plugs. This part is usually the hardest part for homeowners. You need air blower. This is a 3 horsepower air blower. And we will blow water from the pipes underground. The way we do it, I hook this up with threaded 2-inch fitting into the bottom of the skimmer. Some skimmers do not take 2 inch, they take 1.5 inches. Newer skimmers take definitely 2 inch. Old pools, most likely 1.5 inches. So I'm gonna thread this into the bottom of the skimmer, and this is how we're going to blow the lines. And this is how we winterize the other skimmer. Everything is closed. The air has no way of escaping. I open the valve for the skimmer, that's the shallow end skimmer, and I let the air blow. I shut it off. I let the pressure build up. I open it up Let the air blow up from the skimmer and do it a few times. Now it's time for wall jets, wall returns. Now it's time for the second jet. This pool only has 2 jets. The way I do it, I blow water from the farthest jet from the filtration system, and then I come closer and I blow water from the closest jet to the filtration system. To blow out water from the Polaris booster pump, this is your pool cleaner pump. We need to open this valve, and now the water is going to be blowing right at the pool wall. In the middle of the pool is your Polaris pool cleaner, or whatever you call it, line. Let's do it. Now it's time for 2 floor drains right there, right at the bottom of the pool. These are kind of tricky, but I'll show you how to do it. Here we go. Here's the tricky part about blowing water from our floor drain right here. Floor drain, also called main drain. While you're blowing water and bubbles from the floor drain, and all of this water is bubbling, which means there's no water, there's just air, what we do is we shut the valve immediately, and by doing this we are capturing the air in the pipe, and that means the water cannot travel back inside of the pipe because the valve is shut. So what I like to do is, once I shut the valve for the floor drain, I remove the handle so nobody can accidentally open it. We have successfully removed water from 2 floor drains, 2 wall jets, and 2 skimmers. There's nothing left. Oops, and I forgot the Polaris line, also known as the pool cleaner line. As far as winterization and blowing water from the pipes, done. Let's pour some antifreeze into the skimmers and move on with the process. It's time for some antifreeze. We like to pour some of the antifreeze underneath of the plug into the pipe, which I already poured some in. Maybe roughly half. Then we put the plug in. This one is number 12. And the rest goes on the top of the rubber plug. We throw the empty bottle right there, and you can cover your skimmer with the stone. That's it. Since the pool will be closed for so many months, in this case roughly 6 to 8 months, we need to add some chlorine into the water. Once we stop draining water from the pool, we can start adding chlorine. It's time for safety cover, and this one will be tricky because 90% of the anchors are hidden in the grass. Lucky day, I found the first one. I'm having a real hard time finding some of the anchors in the grass on this side. I found most of the anchors on this side. So what I'm going to do is, once I spread the cover and start running, the straps, once they fall down onto the grass, they will show me where the anchors are hidden. So I'm gonna start securing this side. And once I do that, that side is gonna become more apparent. So let's try this theory. It's time to remove the filters and clean them. This particular one uses 916. These are pretty clean because I think they were clean not long ago, but we still have to clean them today. We just finished cleaning our filters, and you can either put them back in here or you can storage them in a garage or somewhere outside. In this case, I will today store them elsewhere, and I'm going to close the filter empty. Last few things, we got to remove drain plugs from the pump. Most pumps do have 2 drain plugs. Here they are. I like to put all the little parts that I remove inside of the pump. The handle right there. Heater also has a drain plug. This particular heater has a drain plug right there. We gotta remove it. That's the only drain plug on this Jandy heater. Jandy heater only has 1 plug, but some heaters, like Gray Packs, have 2 plugs. Remember to turn off gas valve. You should loosen up those unions and remove the cell to inspect it. Loosen up this drain right here at the bottom where the sensor is. Make sure there's no water, and you can either storage the cell inside or you can keep it out here. If it needs cleaning, you can clean it now or you can clean it next year. And loosen up this right here. Water likes to sit in there. See, a little bit of water came out. That's it. I just leave it nice and loose. And one last thing, this is the booster pump for Polaris. The plug was so tight, but I managed to unscrew it. So let's pull this drain plug too. There's a little bit of water left there. Booster pump like this has only 1 drain plug. I like to storage all the drain plugs, all the little items that are removed right inside of the pump basket. I put it right back in the pump. Put the lid back on, and that's all she wrote. We still have to either reinstall gently, just maybe put a 1 twist on this, so if there's any water in the filter, it can still drain out. It's really hard with one hand. See, it's on, but it's not tightly, it's really loose, so if there's water, it can drain out. Recheck your electric panel, make sure breakers are off so pump cannot turn on during the winter months. And you should be proud of yourself for successfully winterizing your first swimming pool. We did it together. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I have more videos coming.